calculating percent of a number. Pourcent means for 100 in French and means percent. Por cien means for 100 in Spanish, and por ciento means percent. We think about percent as per 100. Because the percent symbol even looks like 100. So let's look at calculating percent of a number visually. What is 20% of 30? Here's a grid of 30 squares, and we might know that 20 goes into 100 5 times. So if we split this grid into 5 groups, we can see that one of those groups has 6. So 20% of 30 is 6. Sometimes it works very well like that visually. We can also use equivalent fractions. 20%, we know that percent means 100 per 100, right? So we can say 20% is the same as 20 over 100, which when we simplify is 1 over 5, but we want it to be something out of 30. So what do we multiply the denominator of 5 by to get 30? We multiply by 6, which means in the numerator we have to multiply by 6. So we get 6 over 30 is the same as 20 over 100, or the same as 20%. So 6 is 20% of 30. Now let's use the unitary method. So we have 20 out of 100, and we're going to separate these. Now, unitary method, because I want to know what 1 is equal to. 20 out of 100, but how much is it out of 1? So to find 1 from 100, I need to divide by 100. And that means on this side, I also have to divide by 100, and I get 1/5. Then I want 30, not 1. So here I'm going to multiply by 30, which means over here I have to multiply by 30, and I get 6 out of 30. That's the unitary method. So 6 is 20% of 30. Now we can use proportional reasoning as well. So 20 over 100, we want it to be something over 30. So what do I divide 100 by to get 30? Now, 3.3 repeating, or 3 1/3, which means in the numerator I have to do the same thing, and when I do that, I get 6. So again, 6 is 20% of 30. We can always use this multiplication method, even if it doesn't work out well visually, or if it's giving us messy decimals. 20% as a decimal is 0.2. Of usually means multiply in math, and 30 is just 30. So I can rewrite what is 20% of 30. 20% becomes 0.2. Of becomes multiplication, and 30 is just 30. So 0.2 multiplied by 30 equals 6. And again, 6 is 20% of 30. So there's 5 different ways to think about how to find the percent of a number. Thank you.